1,000 jobs were created in the month of August. The unemployment rate fell from 7.5 to 6.8%, significantly better than market expectations. We have seen over the last 3 months 458,000 new jobs being created, with a particularly strong performance in New South Wales. Of those 458,000 new jobs, 60% of those jobs have gone to women and 40% have gone to young people. We recognise that despite this fall today in Australia's official unemployment rate, many Australians are doing it tough, and that the road to recovery will be long, it will be hard, and it will be bumpy. The effective unemployment rate, which takes into account not just those who are unemployed officially, but also those who have left the labour force or seen their hours reduced to zero, has fallen from 9.8% to 9.3%, but it still remains high. And the situation in my state of Victoria remains very, very difficult and challenging. 42,000 jobs were lost in Victoria in the month of August. And we have seen the effective unemployment rate increase from 10.5% to 13.1%. So while we saw jobs being created in every state, it was except Victoria, where jobs were lost. Now, these numbers take into account the stage 4 restrictions that came in early August. But of course, by getting the virus under control, we can gradually ease those restrictions and we can get people back to work. What today's numbers show is that the Australian economy is remarkably resilient. Overnight, the OECD upgraded its forecast for the Australian economy for this calendar year. And while we saw a significant fall in GDP in the June quarter of 7% here in Australia, this compares to a fall of more than 20% in the United Kingdom, a fall of around 14% in France, and we've just heard from New Zealand where their fall in the June quarter has been more than 12%. What these numbers show is that our JobMaker plan is working. Our focus is firmly on the budget. The next stage of our JobMaker plan as part of our economic recovery to rebuild our economy from the single largest economic shock that Australia has seen since the Great Depression.